Hey there, my friends. This is Kathleen at Begin Books, and I'm so glad to spend a little time with you today. This is Tuesday before Thanksgiving, and I have so much to do. I'm hosting Thanksgiving, and so I have to do all the cooking. And so I didn't know whether I would post a video on Wednesday of this week, and was just going to put it off until Saturday. But then I know this is a difficult time for many of you, and some of you are alone, and I just decided that I wanted to go ahead and invite you into my studio to spend a little time with me. I won't be able to feed all of you, but I can give you an idea from the pocket pouch, and so that's what we're going to do. You might notice this is a little bigger pocket pouch, and there are less pockets in there because I actually now have 5 pocket pouches, and I had to get more of these fabulous little zipper envelopes that has been such a great container for my templates for ideas for pockets. And so I kind of divided them up into different kinds of pockets, but today I want to show you how to make this kind of cute peekaboo pocket. I'm calling it a layered label pocket, and I'm working in this kind of winter journal. This is the next one that I'm making, and it's not specifically Christmas. It could be, but it's really just more like winter. And there's some pretty graphics fairy images in here. There's just some pretty scrapbook paper, and then lots of, vintage recycled kinds of things, book pages and everything else that, we try to use up. But the spot I have that needs a pocket is right here in the back, on the back of this music page. And I want to just put a peekaboo pocket here. So this is the style that I'm going to show you how to do. I've got a couple of them made just as examples. This one is so pretty, and this is kind of the way it would go. I made this for another journal. Likewise, this one. But you can see, along with the template, that there are 1, 2, 3, 4. There are essentially 4 pieces. The 2 important pieces, or I guess I should say the 3 important pieces, are this kind of squarish piece in the back, this more rectangular piece right here, and then of course the label. So with this one, we have this squarish piece in the back. I'm using a vintage button card for this little pocket here in the front, and then I have this as a label. This one, very similar, the squarish one in the back, the rectangular one here. I have a little embellishment here, and then the label. So the reason why I am using this kind of a label, I really like these Denison type labels, but this was already white. It's a recycled piece, and so I needed something that had a little bit of a print so that it wasn't just blank on blank. So that's why I chose that. So let me show you how to do this. We'll put those over there. So this is what I've got. I've got a bunch of little things over here that these I just kind of have from my little tray of stuff like that. But I think the things that I have chosen, and we're going to make a second video that will come out on Saturday after Thanksgiving with the rest of this stuff used. But so here is a scrap piece that matches this kind of woodsy cabin-ish kind of journal. So I'm going to use that here. I've done, there you can see it. I've done my corner, my scallop corner punch. And then I have another piece of the same scrap of papers that I've been using, and this has the pines and the pine cone on it, and I just picked up a scrap, and that's what I'm going to use to make this second pocket. So the point of this layered label pocket is that it has a pocket here, a smaller pocket, so it's a double pocket. And when you put, and then this is the pocket that's behind and that peeks out down here. So it layers papers up. And maybe you've noticed that's like one of my favorite things, is to layer the papers in the journal. So those are the two pieces I have there. And then I have a little, I have a couple of recycled postage stamps, and then I'm using a Denison label. So let's get started here. I just have already done the distressing around the edges. So I'm going to just glue from here and across the bottom as kind of a tuck. And I'm just going to put it here in the corner. And then I'm going to glue this one just part way. So I'm going to glue this side down, and then I'm going to glue from here over and up. So that's about an inch that will stay open. And that's what makes the peekaboo part. Okay, so here's the back, and that comes down. I think I want to move that up just a little so that I've got a peekaboo there. So there's that in the back. It's a pocket, and then this here in the front. So that's what I'm talking about, things that get layered up. I really like that. Okay, now for the decoration. You know, as I said, we've got all kinds of ways that we could decorate this. I found these old scrapbooking stickers. I could put something like that, but I'm going to have the Denison label. So I wanted to keep it, you know, something like this. So I could go that way. I thought about these are little trading stamps, and that would look cute. But in the end, I decided to use, because there's these bobcats, I decided to use the stamps. So I'm just going to glue that down right there. And then this label. And I don't have a lot of vintage labels, sadly, but I do have a lot of really cute digital labels. And that's what this is from. I believe it's from Tracy Fox. Just her regular labels. Okay, so there's that pocket. Now let's see if we can find some ephemera to go with it. Okay, so I've got this vintage notebook paper, so we'll stick that in there, and you can just see it peeking out right there. And then look, here's a beautiful cardinal playing card, and you know, cardinals with their red colors, just such a beautiful winter kind of bird. And we used to see cardinals in our yard when we lived in Ohio years and years ago. And we don't ever see cardinals here in New Mexico, but we have other little dicky birds that I enjoy watching. So we will put that right here in this second pocket. And there's that. I think that's turned out really well. I do find this template really useful in journal making, and I hope that you will also. Thanks for spending your time with me today, and I hope that you will all have a happy Thanksgiving and spend the day being grateful for the blessings that you have in your life. You're certainly one of my blessings. Thank you. We'll see you again with the next project.